everybody. So it's December 1st and this marks the first day of Vlogmas for me. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna have too much of a video for you guys today. My cold, oh my goodness, it started to get worse last night after I finished the tree. I really pushed myself yesterday to get the tree done, and I was coughing like crazy the whole day. And when I woke up this morning, I hardly had a voice. And I felt like crap. So this cold I've had for about 2, maybe almost 3 weeks now, but it started off as, I didn't really think it was a cold. I just thought it was like the dryness that I get in my throat from time to time. Then it progressed to like where my nose started to get a little bit runny and then a little bit stuffy at night. And so it's been like a slow progression, which is odd for me because usually when I get hit with a cold, it's like within a day or two, it's full blown. So it's just been like ongoing, just like, thankfully my sinuses haven't been really affected because like usually when I get a cold, I can't breathe and I hate that. But I've had the opposite this time where my nose is constantly running, which is totally gross. But honestly, TMI, I know, but honestly, I'd rather have my nose running than be stuffy to where I can't breathe because I hate that, especially at night. So at least I've been able to breathe at night and actually sleep properly. So yeah, so my voice is a little better now. It's like nighttime now, but I hardly had a voice this morning and I felt like crap. So I called in sick and stayed home and got lots of sleep today. So that's pretty much all I did today was like sleep, watched a little bit of TV and slept some more, had some dinner, watched a little bit of TV, did a little bit of editing, and now I'm here making my Vlogmas video. So I apologize, it's not much of a video. Also yesterday morning I had to go to meet with the sleep study doctor to kind of like, I guess it's like a consultation to kind of see what the problem is and see what needs to be done. So I'm definitely going to have a sleep study done, but they don't have an opening till March. But I have been placed on a cancellation list in case an opening becomes available sooner. Really not looking forward to it. I had a sleep study done a few years ago. It came back normal, although I honestly don't know how they got any normal reading because I couldn't sleep. Like, when you have all this stuff, like, I don't know if any of you out there have had sleep studies done. A, you're staying over at the hospital, so it's not my own bed, which I can't really sleep very well if it's not my own bed. I don't really sleep that well to begin with, but I'm saying I sleep worse if it's not my own bed. And then they have you hooked up with like these wires all over your head. They have like something in your nose to monitor your breathing. There's just tubes and wires like all over your face and your head. And I could not get comfortable with all that stuff. Like I could not sleep at all. I would doze off and wake up and doze off and wake up. So I don't even know how they were able to get a reading, and I don't know how they're going to get a reading this time, honestly. Like, how do you sleep with all that stuff on you? Because with me, like, any little thing prevents me from sleeping. Like, if I have a bad cold where my throat is really sore, I can't sleep. If I'm stuffy, I can't sleep. If I'm in pain, I can't sleep. So like any little thing keeps me awake. So having wires and tubes all over your face and your head, yeah, not happening. So so we'll see how that goes. Basically they just want to double check for sleep apnea. They really don't think that that's the problem from what we discussed and what I've told them. But the respirologist just wanted to check for it anyways because of my lung issues. and things like that. So they're checking that, and then they're saying that if it's not sleep apnea, they're going to try to like come up with some kind of solution to help me sleep better, which is funny because the last time I had a sleep study, no one suggested anything, except then I was started on Zopiclone sleeping pills that I'm not allowed to take every night. I usually only take them the nights that I have to work the next day, and sometimes I'll take them other days if I know, like if I have a night where I'm really in a lot of pain and I know there's absolutely no way I'm going to sleep, I will take them then. So it's kind of like an as needed thing. But they had kind of concluded the last time that my body, I went so long before being diagnosed that I was in pain for over a year, and the pain was kept waking me up throughout the night, and my body just got used to that cycle of waking up, going back to sleep, waking up, going back to sleep. So even when I'm not in pain, it's still happening. And that's what they concluded last time, and they gave me no solutions as to how to fix it except for give me sleeping pills. So I don't know what they're gonna do this time, but I have to wait till March at the latest, unless a cancellation gives me a spot sooner. But anyways, so that's what's happening today. I've just been taking it easy and trying to get better. I've got Riley here next to me. He's giving himself a bath. Hi, baby. Hi. Are you a pretty boy? Yeah. Say hi, everybody. He's been sleeping with me and hanging out with me, right, buddy? Yeah. All right, well, so, Grace wants to show you guys something that we discovered this morning. So I'm going to quickly show you that, and we'll wrap up this video because I'm tired and just bleh, bleh. Annie's had a cold, Margaret's had a cold, and their parents have had a cold. So it's just, I'm sure that's where I got it from. It's just cycling through everyone. But let's go see what Grace wants to show you guys. Okay, Grace, so what did you want to show us? What did you want to show us, Grace? Oh my goodness, Elfie's come back. How exciting. And look, okay, she brought her usual Elf on the Shelf book that we can read to refresh our memory on all the rules surrounding Elf on the Shelf. If you guys don't know out there, this is the elf that comes every Christmas, and every night she will go back to the North Pole and report to Santa to make sure that all of the babies are being well behaved. And she'll report back to Santa and come back every morning and spend the day with us and go back every night. And we are not allowed to touch her, because then she will lose her magic, right, Grace? Do you remember that, Grace? Okay, so we will make sure not to touch her. But look at, she also brought our Elf Pet Reindeer Tradition book to read about our reindeer pet. This is Comet, and we are allowed to touch the reindeer. In fact, it's encouraged in this book that every day we have to hug and pet Comet, give him lots of love. And the more love you give him, the more it fills up this little heart locket that he wears around his neck. And he keeps falling over today. The more love we give him, then it gives him magic to fly on Christmas Eve. I believe that is what the story said. We'll have to read it again to refresh our memory. And then look, Elfie has a little sign this time that says, "I'm back and I missed you." And look what she brought with her. She brought something new this year. This is called Scout Elves at Play. Tips, tricks, and tools to inspire your scout elf. This is really interesting. 100+ quick and easy ideas for your elf. So Santa must have sent this along with her this year. And so that's what these elves are called. They're called scout elves. So we're gonna take a look try not to knock her or touch her over. So it's got a 60-page idea book and 15 tools. There's a candy cane cable, glacier grips, 2 of them, Christmas climbing boots, peppermint grappling hook, holiday harness, cherry chair, snowflake swing, holiday hook, merry message cube, and message cards. And it says you can also use dry erase markers on those. So this is how it works. So there's the table of contents. So it says, read along as we share our favorite tips, tricks, and tools for creative fun in an effort to inspire your Scout Elf. So this is to give our elf ideas of some fun things that she can do during the holiday season. It says, we are members of Santa's Scout Elf training team, an innovative unit at the North Pole responsible for teaching other elves how to fly, jump, hide, and play in clever and unique ways. Our specialty is making it easy for Scout Elves to create memorable moments for their families. Join us as we incorporate the North Pole's most unique tools into over 100 playful ideas for your elf. Isn't that exciting, Grace? Oh my goodness. Honestly, I think this elf is mostly for Grace because she's old enough to understand it. And she's at that age where she's learning how to behave, you know. Whereas all the other babies, they're babies. Babies don't really misbehave, really. They're just babies. They're so innocent. And they haven't reached that age where they have figured out how to misbehave or behave. So they don't really fully grasp the concept of the elf. Grace here is the one that really understands it more and more each year. So it has Meet the Scout Elves in Training, or Scout Elf Training Team. So it shows all the different elves that are in the book. We won't read everything because it's a big book, but it just says, at Santa's request, we created 15 really cool and unique tools. They're just like the tools that we use to train at the North Pole, and they're perfect for your Scout Elf to use at home. These state-of-the-art tools will help your elf jump higher, climb faster, glide more gracefully, play harder, freeze in place longer, and swing more rapidly when completing his or her special mission. So basically, it says get to know the tools. So it shows all the different tools. And it says one more thing, the handy clock icon is designed to show approximately how much time your Scout Elf needs to prepare for each adventure. So it just shows, you know, all the different tools that are in here. Look, there's a swing, gripping hook, holiday hook, climbing boots, holiday harness. And then the tool guide, there's the message cards and a stand, which she's already used. Glacier grips, candy cane cable, cherry chair, how cute is that? And a merry message cube. So it says how to use. It says simply place the Scout Elf at Play Kit in plain sight, and your Scout Elf will use the original elf-size tools to create fun family memories that will be treasured for years to come. On the next pages, we'll give you a rundown of each tool, and we've included training tips and diagrams to show your Scout Elf some of the possibilities of each tool. We've gathered pictures of elves from around the globe using the tools to swing, climb, sled, stand, fly, and more, just like we originally taught them at the North Pole. This is so cool. This is a fun thing that Santa sent for Elfie. Wow, so it shows all, see how there's like all these different, so this shows what they can do with the gripper, what is it called? The I can't find it. The peppermint grappling hook. So it shows all different elves using it in different ways. That's super duper adorable. Really, really cute. I love it. That is so neat. Sorry guys, I wasn't showing you. There, that is so neat. So it's got all these different ones. It just shows all different ideas on each page. Then the harness. It shows ideas for that. So yeah, it just has all kinds of ideas. And then inside of here are all the tools. Oh, look at that. That is super fun. Super cool. What do you think of that, Grace? Is that exciting? I am really excited to see what Elfie does with some of these tools this year. Isn't that going to be fun? Oh, I know. That's so excited. All right. Well, you keep on giving Comet lots of love, lots of cuddles. Fill up his locket. We're nearing the end of the day already. So Elfie's already going to be heading off to the North Pole soon, I bet, once you get to bed. And we'll see what she'll be up to tomorrow. How exciting! This is really cool. Wow. Every year she seems to bring something new for us. That's so neat. Okay guys, so as you know, in previous years, I usually have my chocolate advent calendar. I decided not to get one this year for the sheer fact that really the babies can't eat chocolate. They're too little to eat chocolate, so I end up eating the chocolate. And I am trying to lose some weight, so I don't want to eat a lot of chocolate this holiday season. So I'm avoiding that chocolate advent calendar this year. Yeah, weight is a big thing I struggle with ever since being diagnosed with lupus. Before I got sick, I never used to have any issues with weight. I was very thin. But ever since I got sick, my weight just yo-yos up and down all the time because it's like, okay, I'm on steroids. Steroids makes you hungry, makes you gain weight. Then I go off the steroids and I start to lose the weight. And then next thing you know, I'm back on steroids and then the weight goes back up and then I'm off them and it's just up and down, up and down. But I'm currently still on steroids. I'm still on the Entacort. But I'm really, really trying hard to still lose weight, even though I'm on the steroids. I'm still trying hard, despite those stupid steroids. Anyways, so we're just going to do the Santa countdown that I have here on my wall every night. Unfortunately, whoever designed this, which I bought this at the dollar store, so that kind of tells you a lot right there. They didn't design it properly with the numbers because it should start off pointing directly at number 1, not number 2, which is only a dot. But because of Santa's beard, it won't go up any higher. So I won't even have to move it today because usually you would move it from 1 to 2 for tomorrow. But no, it's already there. So starting tomorrow in our videos, we'll be able to move it down. But yes, so 24 days till Christmas. Oh my gosh. Wow. I can't believe it. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I apologize that it wasn't very much, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and hopefully I'll feel better tomorrow and be able to stay on track with what I wanted to do, because I want to get out the baby's winter clothes tomorrow, so hopefully I'll feel well enough to do that. I'm probably going to head off to bed soon, get myself a good night's sleep, and hopefully I'll feel much better in the morning. But if I'm not feeling better by Monday, I think I'm going to go to the doctor on Monday. Because usually with my immune system being lowered with all the immune suppressant drugs I take, usually my doctor, if I have a cold that lasts any longer than 2 or 3 weeks, usually by then he'll just give me antibiotics just in case it's something more, and he'll just give me antibiotics to play it safe, so that, and usually that gets rid of it. So we'll see what happens, but hopefully I'll feel better by then. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching day 1 of Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.